Happy Wednesday. How y'all doing halfway through the week? And man, what is today? What is the date? The reason I'm saying that is just we're so close to the end of the year, you know. We got some holidays coming up. We'll have some holidays after that coming up, and then we'll have a new year. Can you believe it? Now, I talk about relationships a lot. And yes, I am going to bring up restoration, reconciliation, all those kind of things of relationships. If you look around, you notice that there's a loneliness epidemic, and people say it's just males, but if you look at the studies, women are just as lonely. Women are just as, if not more. It's a human being connection issue that we have. And I think a lot of it does come down to that the newer generations after my generations don't have the type of intimate relationships with their friends as we had. They don't spend as much time with a person one-on-one in person. A lot of the places that you could hang out, a lot of the events, a lot of the things where you had those connections and you know, hey, when we were young, we didn't have a million different options of what to do. So, you know, it was a little bit easier for us to have that actual human connection. But the thing is, nowadays, you see less and less actual human connection as far as knowing the person, them being someone in your own town, someone you can hang out with, and someone that you actually really have a deep emotional relationship with, whether it's friendship, you know, whatever it may be. You don't see that as much nowadays and stuff. So that's why I bring it up all the time. Reconciliation, restoration of relationships. If you have had a good relationship with someone and stuff, there is no guarantee, and if you're of any well-aged type of person, you see that there's no guarantee you're ever going to find another person like that person again. And a lot of times we're throwing away jewels, and the thing is, everything is work. Everything is, you got to put investment in. Friendships, relationships, you have to put something into them. They are not necessarily always the most wonderful thing. There's disagreements. We're all human beings with our own set of how we were raised, so on and so forth. We're all different, and we need to respect those things and stuff. You know, not when people are bigots or racists or xenophobic. I'm not talking about that stuff. That stuff that, you know, the paradox of tolerance applies to that stuff. But, you know, we need to start looking and cherishing these relationships, and when they do go through, you know, some bad points and stuff, either putting in the work or letting things calm down, and years down, getting back together and saying, hey, we went through this, we had a really close friendship, maybe we can get something more out of it, maybe we can talk things through, so on and so forth. Just something to think about. So have an awesome Wednesday. You're an awesome, amazing human being, and I love you so much. Peace out and bye.